Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Lewis Hamilton's driver career. And it's been a while since I've done this. As you can see, we are in season 2, and Lewis Hamilton was still in the Mercedes, of course. But now in season 2, he is changed to Ferrari alongside Charles Leclerc. And we are in around, 20 or 21? The Mexican Grand Prix. And we are staying live until we have done also the Brazilian Grand Prix. So, hey, good day, mate. Hi, MJ, mate. I was just setting up my engine parts here for practice number 2. Yesterday I did practice number 1 without any stream, but we are going on track. Now let's see what we can do here. I'm planning to finish this season 2 before the new game F125 comes out in like 60 days or something. Yesterday we had this beautiful trailer of the new game with some new features, with also braking points coming back, even reverse tracks. That's going to be great. The car, which is in the F1 movie, is also appearing in the trailer. So yeah, hope it delivers. Also like car handling and stuff. Rumor has it that it's a bit of a mix of car handling of F123, 24. So yeah, maybe that's not too bad, but we have to find out when the new game comes out. I've actually pre-ordered it today through PlayStation, the Iconic Edition. So yeah, but still have to wait before I can download it onto my PlayStation 5. But for now, we are stuck with F124. Still good. And yeah, let's see if we can do some qualifying pace here. On the soft compound, of course. So let's drive out.
Don't push the car just yet. Track is still green. Try to take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Let's see my UI, my little dash on my iPhone. Yep, all right. So that's good. Okay. Mexico, always a good track. We had it yesterday on, before yesterday on F1 Sim Racing on EA Sports. Yesterday was Qatar. Very interesting race, by the way. Ron Har had a lot of criticism for dive bombing again, and he got some penalties, or he had at least 1 second penalty. Chad thought he could deserve some more penalties, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, always interesting. Tonight is gonna be Abu Dhabi, final race on F1 Sim Racing, and yeah. Maybe Jarno can bring in his third esports championship. Who knows? But don't forget about Ron Har, because he is still a contender for the championship as well. All right, let's see what we can do here. We can put in a good... Oh, I was not on hot lap mode. That's not ideal, chat. We will gain it back. No worries. I'm not paying attention, by the way. Uh, that's unfortunate. Well.
Okay, you've got front wing damage. This will have a major impact on performance unless you box for a new one.
Well, we're just gonna try again. I'm not gonna flashback it. We have plenty of time to do better. I always have a little bit of difficulty talking and focusing on a hot lap. Just a little bit of a... Yeah. A noob in concentrating and focusing. Multitasking is not one of my strong suits. Alright, we have some repairing to do for our wing, and that's done. Advancing in time a little bit.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yeah. Keep all tires below target temperature for an entire lap. What is this? That's the same. Well, I don't care. We are just going to do one more lap.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
And now let's try to focus and warm up the tires also a little bit. And doing some better ERS management. That's also sometimes a problem for me. Who's that behind me? Oh my god. That's Bottas. In his lovely green car of Steak Sauber, which I will be driving in tonight as well for the CLR Round 12 Imola Grand Prix. It's going to be an interesting one. I've been doing some practice already with my mate MJ. And that didn't go too bad. I know what I can do. Still some improvement in the Imola quali thing, but I think I maxed out a little bit in my time, but all right, let's go. Let's focus. Got a little slipstream here. That's nice. Don't hold me up, Bottas. I'm gonna overtake you if you don't mind. It's a bit deep. Well,
Good work. Head on back to the garage.
I don't know why I was in a red delta and I am still P1. I don't understand that, but we will have a look in the garage. Sometimes the F124 game is a little bit, buggy and off and glitchy or whatever. But I did a 1.13.6, that's fine for now. That's P1, and we are going to leave this practice number 2. Somehow the game doesn't reward me for this P1, but yeah, it is what it is. I just want to continue to the race and the qualifying and the race. Qualifying will be Q1, Q2 and Q3, and then the race, a 25% race, is this driver career. So yeah, we will advance in time, fast forward, and then
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over.
I also think I will be doing the quick version of this practice number 3. Then we'll be doing the qualifying pace, because we want to do well in quali, of course, but sometimes it fails, and that's because I think I have some engine parts which are, how do you say it? There's quite some wear on my parts, but by the looks of it, if I do it right here, it's okay. It didn't fail, and I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, let's go to quali then. Yeah, that could have been 600, the bank total. That's the max, but 300 is okay. All right. Well, before we go into this Q1, we are going to change some things about my car, because it's not parked for me yet, but it will be once we are into qualifying. So this one we are setting to part number 3 with only 20% wear. That's good. We leave it at that. This one we will turn on part number 3, and this one we will leave at part number 3. This one, we could leave it at 1, but just to be sure, we set it on part 3 then. And this one is good. Okay. The race, dry conditions on track, quali as well. But for the race, still some chances of rain, 23%. But yeah, we'll see. Let's go on to the qualifying Q1.
What an atmosphere we've got. The fans have been here since dawn, and the stadium, the Faro Sol, is absolutely heaving. We're about to get set to set the grid for tomorrow's Grand Prix. It's qualifying day here in Mexico City.
All right. Oh, no, we're, back. Session info, right. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Well, accelerate time a little bit, and then we go out on 15 minutes 30. There's always a little thing called track evolution.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's do a banker lap here. let's block Logan Sargent here. He's not gonna do well anyway. Hi, Sergeant. Nope, you're not getting by. Nope. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna make you even slower than you already are. Liam Slowson. Well, he's getting a tow. Or not. Maybe I will get a tow of him. Alright guys, here we go. Nice tow, thank you. Whoa, Gasly, what are you doing, man? Alright, so far so good. A little sliding. Ah! It's an invalidation. We're gonna flash that back, guys. What are you doing? Okay, P1. Let's bring it to the pits. It's a nice banker. Difference is almost half a second, but yeah, this is 105 AI. It's not that challenging. When I started this driver career with Hamilton, that was like, yeah, I don't know, the summer of 2024, something like that. And yeah, since then I've yeah, been evolving my pace a little bit from 102 AI to 105 and then 108 to, yeah, eventually 110 AI, which I can take barely. Depends on what. Oh, game mode. Sorry, I was entering the pits, of course. But yeah, this AI in this driver career mode is, yeah, not that challenging, but it's okay. It's okay. It's nice. Most races are not that hard to win. So yeah, in the next F1 game, in the F125 game, which comes out on the beginning of May, or yeah, for me 27th of April, because then I've got 3 days early access. I will do also a driver career, and then I will try to do it at 110 AI, but for now it's like this. And as you can see, there is only 0.3 of a difference. I am 0.3 quicker in sector 1, quicker than Max. My teammate also does a 27.3. Also 0.3 quicker than Max in sector 2, but I'm a little bit slower in sector 3. But I had a little bit of a bad entry in that S's corner, in the first corner. Wasn't ideal. But this is only Q1, so I'm going to accelerate time because I think I will survive. I will be in the top 15 because top 15 is doing 1:14.4. So let's go on to Q2 then. Well, it is what it stayed like what it was. So let's go to Q2. Q2, mate. Q2. All right. Yep, Q2 is dry. You know what? I'm just gonna go out on this set. Why not? Just for the challenge of it. Let's go out right away.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Tire wear is not that big of a deal in on Mexico. Hey, Max is going out as well. Haha. Yo, Max Verstappen. I think I will let him through in the last stadium section, and then I will try to get a tow out of Max. So I'll keep him behind for now. Okay, Max, you can pass me. Bump drafting here. Okay, let's get a tow out of Max. Thank you, Max. Thank you. Hilarious. Purple for a sector. But that isn't weird. Thank you, Norris. Oh, little slide. Not ideal, chat. But thanks to Max, it is a 1:12.8. We're not gonna give tow here to anyone. Just gonna bring it in.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Who's behind? Is that Tsunoda? Ricciardo, okay.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Ocon, what are you doing? Gasly, Russell, and yeah, okay, Russell. You're not gonna get a tow from me, mate. Because I'm gonna box. I'm gonna box.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this
He's
lap.
boxing as well. Alright. So that was Q2. I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. Got a 112.8 and Norris has got a 113.3. That's what my dash is saying, at least. So let's see if that's correct. Yep, that's correct. Oh, Sainz. Sainz has a 113.1. But we are, I think we're safe also for Q2 because Tsunoda cutoff point is a 113.8 or 7 maybe in the end. So I will be safe. So let's go to the final quali. Let's go to Q3. And then we are going to race. Yeah, so the cutoff point was at 113.8. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to the next one. All right. Let's have a little wait here. Little wait. All right. So, let's put on our gloves. That was my last drop of coffee. All right, let's drive out.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Let's drive out. Okay. That's my teammate. Let's see if he can help me with a little tow. Let's drive up to him. It's a bit deep. He's probably on a hot lap, so I don't get a chance maybe to be near to him. But if he's smart, he will give me a tow. Oh, it's a bit deep. No tow. Unfortunately, no tow. Have to do it on my own here. Well, 112.4. That's 4/10 quicker than I did in Q2. So that's not too bad.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
And I think it's enough to get pole. Don't have to go out another time, I think, at this level. Normally I would have in CLR or in FBR 100 or any other league.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
I think in CLR pole time would be a 111 high or 112 flat or something, I don't know. Don't have any idea. But quicker, that's for sure. I know one guy who's quicker, that's MJ, my mate. But yeah, for now, for the legend, Hamilton's career, it's probably gonna be good enough. Verstappen is 3/10 slower. Russell is almost 6/10 slower. PS3 also 6/10. So, yeah. Leclerc, my teammate, P6. It'd be nice if he can finish a little bit higher for constructors, because Hamilton already has got the World Drivers' Championship. He got that yesterday after the what was it? Which Grand Prix? Was it Baku? No, not Baku. I don't know. Well, shall we drive out one more time? At 2 minutes 30? 2 minutes. Piastri is already driving out. Let's drive out.
All clear the garage, please. Car's ready to leave.
Let's see if we can get a tow from someone. Little slipstream effect. So that we have some more straight line speed. Somebody behind me? No. Well, then I have to do it on my own. Or I can drive slowly on purpose so that my teammate Leclerc could give me a tow. Or is he? No, he's not entering the pits. Here he comes. Of course, I don't want to mess up the lap of my teammate. So let's let him by. Let's stay close.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
All right, let's go. Thank you for the tow, Leclerc. Thank you. It's
Okay,
a one,
good job, mate.
a 111.7, and
Fantastic drive. Bring it
could
home.
have been even a 111.5 because in sector 3 I had
With qualifying
a lot of
complete, all that remains
ERS
now is the main
left.
event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Well, thank you, Leclerc, for the tow. A 111.7. That's insane. I don't even get points for pace, man. What is this game? Well, anyway, round 20 of 24. We are going to the race. Let's see. Yeah. 18 laps. There's the
Back in
stadium
the 60s,
section.
Mexico City would host the season-ending race, a party of motor racing. Well, we might not host the finale now, but Mexico hosts a party nonetheless. So welcome to the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez for the Mexico City Grand Prix.
Yeah.
The Autodromo... It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting
Just
qualifying
look at
session. An
we
immense
have a
lap from
look at
Lewis
top
Hamilton
5.
yesterday puts him on pole position. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Tsunoda, Gasly, Ocon, Hulkenberg, Ricciardo, Norris, Albon.
Yeah, let's look at the whole grid because there was somebody who had a penalty, right?
And Logan Sargent.
Oh, no.
And alongside
I thought
me
there
in the
was a
commentary
5.
box, my old friend,
Somebody
Anthony
had a
Davidson.
5
Now, we had great fun watching
position
them win
grid
last
penalty,
time
but
out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
All right. Let's see. Strategy-wise, yeah. Considering the pace I'm having, we are going to go, yeah, something like that. Let's do 18.8. Yeah, let's go. Formation lap.
Radio check.
Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Oh, don't touch the grass. Okay, tire temps are okay now. That's good. You can warm up the tires pretty easily at Mexico here.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will
0.6,
begin as soon as
that
the
could have been better.
formed. Be ready with the clutch.
So now let's wait for the rest of the grid. They are coming out of the last stadium section into the final turn and forming up the grid. So let's have a good one. My teammate is in P4, he's starting on softs. I don't know if that's smart, but and Verstappen has a big start. He has a mega start. And he's trying to sorry. It was a little bit ambitious for me. Luckily no damage. deep.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I saw something in chat. Oh, you were playing F125 beta. Okay, yeah, I saw something in CLR chat as well from Exter. But I don't think. Yeah, you can only do that on PC, right? You don't can do that on PlayStation. But how is that so far? The beta version, is it cool? It's also on PlayStation, okay. But you have to apply for that, right? I don't know where you can do that, but then you have to download the beta version onto your PlayStation or something. Handling has been approved, okay. It's solid, okay. That's good to know. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, there were some rumors that the handling would have been a little bit better. Sort of mixed like, yeah, that's what I said in the start of my stream as well. It's a handling between F123 and 24. So that's not too bad. But are you doing now a special feature or something, or are you doing some laps on a special on a certain track or something on Imola? Ah, okay. Ah, Texas, okay. But how to do that on PlayStation? Do I have to go to a certain site or something, or do I have to go to EA RaceNet or to a certain forum, or? And without setup, the car is extremely understeery. Okay. So if you don't have a base setup, it's understeery. Okay. Well, if it's understeery, you have to do something about wings, probably, or like the off-throttle diff, maybe a little bit higher, set a little bit more pointier. Okay. EA Play Test Portal, okay. Well, maybe I will look into it later afternoon. Thanks, man, for the heads up. Well, I hope you have a good time. It's probably nice. But can you do everything in the game, or is it just like only doing some tracks and time trial thing? I guess you can't. Yeah. Time trial and Grand Prix, 3 tracks. Okay. Nice. But the engines and all, and in which cars you can do those 3 tracks? Texas, Vegas, and Hungary. Okay, nice. F1 World Cars. Oh, that's a bummer. It's better. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. But the F1 World Cars, can you change the livery? For example, can you make it an F1 Stake Sauber car, or nope? Okay. Nope. Just drive, okay, and settings, okay. Well, still nice, that you can experience the handling a little bit in that beta version, and Yeah, I can imagine that they are still in working on some tweaks until the actual game comes out, handling wise. But yeah, they look yeah. Oh, they took away engine braking too. All right. In the beta version, there's no thing like engine braking anymore. Okay. So it's only on and off throttle diff. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's new. Well, I'm going to look into it in like maybe 2 hours when I'm done with my stream here. Controller players gone. Yeah, but there was also something about when you have a PlayStation 4, you can't play the game anymore or something like that. It's only for PlayStation 5 and later. PlayStation 5 Pro and you can't play it on old controllers anymore. Yeah, exactly. That's what I read. Yeah. But yeah, for people who are still owning a PlayStation, then it would be a good thing to change to PC, like you always say. Yeah, or just sell your PlayStation 4 for like $50 or something, and then buy a PlayStation 5 Pro or something. But yeah. Yeah, well, very curious, man. Have fun doing some F125 beta testing and driving. I will... Oh, you're done. You're done. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I was hitting max in the back, right, and I got wing damage, so I have to flash back here. Yeah, that was it. Have a little tow. Here we go. Oh, that's not ideal. Yeah, hitting Max from behind. I was in his rear end. Oh, that's not ideal. Locking a little bit. Using my brakes too much. Actually, no engine braking would be good for me, because then I can do everything on my braking. Because what I'm doing right now, applying too much brake pressure, maybe that would be a good thing in F125 for me, but I don't know. We're gonna wait and see. Okay, DRS is activated now, and I'm gonna get into Max's rear end. That sounds bad. Look at that overspeed. Bye, Max. Bye-bye. Okay, let's drive away now.
And some information on Leclerc. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh no, my teammate has a mechanical problem. That's not good. That's not good for constructors. Come on. Oh, that's my first warning. I'm actually not driving away from Max. Well, he can overtake me. Let's do some DRS swapping, Max. Come on. That's not good for tire wear. Oh! I'm gonna flash that back, guys. What am I doing? Just got DRS. And now I lost DRS. That's not ideal, chat. Not ideal. Yeah, it's 105 AI, yeah. But in quali I was like 1 second faster. I did a 1:11.7. And I got a little tow from my teammate. That was insane. But now Russell can tow me along in the direction of Max. That's not ideal, that's too deep. Well, Russell is pulling away like crazy. That's too deep. Losing time here. Cheats. Damn it, man. Sorry, I was distracted. I don't know what you mean, man. Check Russell's files. Cheats, use hotlap asses. Oh, use yeah, hotlap asses. That's one thing I have to do. Yeah. Okay, it was a joke, okay. That's what I always do wrong. I'm doing that switch to hot lap too early. So let's stick to none here. When the steering is right, then you can change.
Okay, Lewis, let's try and pick our moments when we use ERS. Let's try to be consistent with it going forward, please.
I know, but it's in my muscle memory. It's really stupid. Okay, that's better. It's still not ideal, but it's better. Man, that overspeed is insane.
Charles is in for his stop now.
Gotta get back in that DRS again. Come on. Almost. Ah, he's entering the pits.
Okay,
That's a little bit too early, guys.
Good job with that target, mate.
Gotta push now. I'm gonna pit this lap. I was planning on pitting lap 12 actually, but I don't know if that's too late. Let's see what tire wear is. Yeah, it's it's doable. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more lap.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Okay, box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Nope, it's my second warning. That wasn't necessary. That was close. I have to do a quick toilet break. I have to piss really hard. All right, and we're back. So we are pitting for softs. Let's go. We will drop behind the Mercedeses, probably, but we will get them back.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Caution, caution. Green flag.
That was some top speed.
Okay, Lewis, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
Fastest lap for me. Okay, and we're going to get Max here on the straight. Let's go. He's trying to defend. We're going to take him on the outside. Nice overtake.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
Alright, we've broken DRS, so now we can bring it home. No, that's not true. Well, it's gonna be exciting. Max is closing in. Let's keep him behind. Oh, that overspeed. Insane. Max, you're slow. Well, okay. GG's to Max. All right, P2.
Great work with the pit stop. Nice strategy. So close, so far. Let's keep
So
pushing.
close, but so far.
Thanks to the supporters out there.
Pierre Gasly, driver of the day.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
The drop. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Right. Well, standings after the Mexican Grand Prix. Hamilton still leading, and Leclerc 221 points, constructors 670. With 3 more races to go. 4. Well, everything is maxed out except for the manufacturing expert. Yeah, I got some damage, which I flashed back, but yeah, it still counts. So now we're going to Brazil. Yeah, that's the 21st, and then 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we got 4 more to go. Yeah, including Brazil, we got 4 more to go. So today we're doing Brazil and Mexico. Maybe tomorrow Vegas and Qatar, and then Abu Dhabi on Saturday. Oh, do we already have constructors? I thought we didn't have that yet. But we do. Apparently we're not... we 4 times... So let's see, maximum 26. Let's see, George and Russell, 26, 23. That's 49 times 4. Let's say 50. That's 200 points. Yeah, we're in, yeah. They can't overtake us anymore. All right, so we're constructors as well. Constructors champion. Cool. We are going to Brazil. Okay, so tires below 120. Yeah, we can do that on the dries. Collisions. I can't promise that. Any session with a fast lap. Yep. And complete a lap using at least 3 sets of tires. Why would you want to do that? No flashbacks. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Okay, let's do that one. Well, let's go to the Grand Prix of Brazil. Oh yeah, the vehicle. Let's have a look at that. We got some engine parts here, which are pretty worn. Time track where 274 laps. Well, doesn't matter. What we also can do is just take a grid penalty for Brazil. Why not? And then continue with part 4. Oh, hello. Pending. Yep. And then this one, MGUH, yeah, that's a vital part as well. But 34% is not too bad. We can do pretty good with this. That's no problem. This is a little bit more problematic, so we'll leave it at part 3 also for practice. We can do this one, and yeah, this is a little bit sketchy. Maybe we can do one more practice session with the gearbox. 65%, yeah. Did I win in Mexico? No, I ended up P2 behind Max. Max had a really super pace. That's always with the AI. They are like 1.8 seconds behind, and then suddenly they are able to give some extra power and they come back like a crazy man. And in sector 2 he was within my DRS, and in sector 3 I was overtaken in the final DRS zone after the S's. But I ended up P2. Not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, let's go to Brazil.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without...
Well, I hope my some of my parts will survive this practice session. Okay, sprint. Oh yeah, it's the sprint weekend also. Okay. Okay.
Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome.
So this is gonna take some time. The last one we're doing today. Brazil.
I told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
I hope they do the trick. Yeah, I hope so as well. practice. Well, let's start off with the race strategy then. Let's see what we can do in hards.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Not that we will be using any hards in a 25% race, but it's going to be medium softs again. Yeah, well, that's right. We will be racing tonight when F1 Esports, F1 Sim Racing is on. That's a bit wide. Why was that an invalid lap? Yeah, that was invalid. Okay. Nope, a little bit wide.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
All right. Well, okay. In practice, complete a lap using at least 3 sets of tires. Okay. You know what? We're gonna do the race strategy on hards. We're gonna do it on mediums, and we're gonna do it on softs.
Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
Just to get that target, that goal. I'm on P2 on this practice program with 1,000ths of a second. 1,000. Well, we're gonna better that right now. Okay, 1.7 flat. Unrealistic. But I think on softs we can go even harder. But it's, of course, with the ERS button on and all, you know. It's a big difference. Stroll P2, yeah. How the fuck is that possible? P4 now. Ideal chat. This is not this is still practice, and it's a sprint weekend, and I think it's one shot quali. I don't know. Final lap. Final lap race strategy on mediums after doing race strategy on hard.
Test complete. And that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Well, I think it's we have the quali for the sprint race, then we have the sprint race, then we have the quali for the race, and the quali for the race is Q1, Q2, and Q3. So that's the thing. So now I'm going to do race strategy on. Oh, it's not. It's reserved, so I can't do that. Then I have to go to tire management, and we're gonna do it on hards. so let's drive out.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
Drive out. Tire management. I won't be driving on hards during the race. I will just using this set because tire wear isn't that high compared to my mediums and softs I've been using. Am I soft medium for race? Yeah, soft medium or medium soft. I don't know yet. It's only a 25% race, you know. So normally I would go medium hards, of course, but in this driver career of Hamilton, it's a 25% race. So then you can go medium hards, medium softs. Yeah, that's not ideal. I have to take those corners a little bit more softly. But I have to take care of my delta as well. Okay, this looks good.
Program complete and the
Okay.
job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
All right, so we got a goal. Which goal was that? Purple goal. Oh yeah, that was that tree practice program during a race weekend. But I also completed that yellow one, complete lap using at least 3 sets of tires. But yeah, I don't know why the game doesn't reward me for that. No, this is 25% because, yeah, it's a driver career, full calendar, and if I had done 50% races, it would be way too long. It would have taken up like way too long. So that's why I did a 25% career. Do we still have time for fuel management? Yes, we have. We are going to take... Yeah, softs are not available. I don't know why. Let's do this. Let's take the mediums. Oh.
Standing by.
Yeah, exactly. Soft mediums and box early for medium. Yeah. Yeah, Mexico I did the other way around. I did medium softs and I went one more extra lap on the mediums and then went... Yeah, I waited one more lap for the softs so that they were fresher, but I think I'm going to do soft mediums now, yeah. ideal, chat. This is not good. Oh no, not this. This is so annoying. Look, an instant penalty. That stupid line is just the most annoying thing in the whole game. Makes me so slow. Yeah, I'm not. I'm quitting this program. I hate this program. What the f is he doing?
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time.
Right. Yeah, sprint qualifying. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I also did, apparently, when I started this career. Full quali for every Grand Prix. Let's see. Can we do some essentials here? Roll dampers, star analytics data. No, that's not really important. But we need some weight reduction. Rear flare on the tray, monocoque structure, unprotected Leclerc signs. Why is this called Leclerc signs? I mean, Leclerc is my teammate. Sainz is driving for Mercedes. And I'm Hamilton driving for Mercedes. So this is a really stupid thing in the game. It's not correct, but yeah. Let's take the, because chassis is all about weight reduction, and I think underfloor is pretty important. So let's take that one. And yeah, Leclerc was looking at this, so he will take care of that, hopefully. Do we have something here we can do? Oh my god. Wait a minute. The bell is ringing. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Alright, okay, that was that. I think I'm gonna leave it for now, and part at risk, that will be for another day. Let's go to the sprint qualifying. The full sprint qualifying.
It's a Saturday.
And by the looks of it, it is raining. Oh my god. So SQ1, 2 and 3, it's rain. Then we've got the sprint. Then we got the qualification for the main race, and that's dry. So Okay. And apparently, is it that wet? Yeah. Is there standing water? Yeah, it's raining really hard. Well, let's do a bank lap on full wets, and then we can always transfer to the inters. Okay, let's drive out.
Take it easy to start with, the track's very wet.
All right, here we go. Here we go. It's Perez. Perez is struggling. Sliding all over the place. I'm going to take you on the outside, mate. Sorry.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Alright, well, let's go box to the pits. Oh, it's tire wear. Well, we could go a few more laps if we wanted. It's the only set of full wets we have for the sprint quali. But yeah, for the moment we are in P1 with almost 6/10. Perez was behind. He had a little tow from us. But yeah, very curious to see if the rain eases out a little bit. It appears so. So we could go to the Inters maybe. Let's see how it is on track. I think I'm gonna give it a shot. Just gonna wait 2 more minutes. There's already a little bit of a dry patch in on the racing line. So we could try it in the final run. Inters. Yeah. They're all aborting
I
their...
take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable
yeah,
conditions.
that's what my engineer is saying as well. So let's go for Inters. Let's accelerate time a little bit. And yeah, there goes Leclerc on his Inters. So I'm gonna go out as well.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Let's see if we can have Interspole. Interspole. Oh, that was an unsafe release. It was close. Come on, get on with it, Joe. Yep, feels good. Feels good. Let's get those tire temps up here. Let's get a little slipstream from Tsunoda if we can.
Okay, 1 minute remaining, just 1 minute.
That's not ideal. Well, it's still P1. It is still P1, chat. Despite that little mistake in Sector 3. And it is P1 with 13 thousandths of a second difference. Yeah, I could have done a 115 flat, but I just completely don't understand why my teammate did this qualifying on full wets, but yeah, it is what it is. As Leclerc would say, I am stupid. But yeah, let's go to SQ2. And let's see how the track conditions are over there. It's probably Inters. Yep, it is Inters. We can do a banker lap on the used set, and yeah, let's drive out right away.
Let's go.
Let's drive out right away. Let's see what we can do. We got a Mercedes. A Mercedes. That's science. Thank you. Okay, and here comes our first lap. A little bit wide. A bit deep. It's getting drier and drier. Okay, provisional pole. Let's return to the pits. We can probably go on to softs if we wait another 4 minutes. Wah. Alonso, mate.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Oh, Russell set a fastest lap. Russell set the fastest lap. Okay. What's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference? Let's see. Can I see that? Why can't I see that? I think it's like 27 thousandths. So that's not a lot. That's not a lot, chat. That's not a lot. No, it's a little bit more. Yeah, that's track evolution. Okay, P4. We can do better than that. We are going to go out on the... Yeah, for the sprint qualifying in SQ2, it is a mandatory medium compound. But we're gonna wait as long as possible because the track is drying. Let's look at this camera angle here. Let's see how the living legend Fernando Alonso is doing. He's currently at P1. Yeah, that's track evolution for you. On a dry track, but they all will be going out on mediums. At least I hope it stays dry, because if it starts raining again, then I have a big problem. Well, no, not really. What's the drop-off point here? It is a 114.9. Could I survive that? Probably not. Because if they are all going out on mediums, I am screwed, as they say in neat Dutch. So, there is Hamilton. That's me. We will be driving out as soon as there is a guy who's going out. So I'm going out right now.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this, chat. Let's do this. Forza Italia. Forza Ferrari. Get on with it, Stroll. Window licker. Bye, Verstappen. Was that Stroll who binned it? Did I scare him or something that he made a mistake? Stroll probably caused this yellow flag, this temporary yellow flag. Oh, that's a shame. I thought maybe Ocon would give me a little tow here, but I have to do it on my own again. That's a bit deep. That's not ideal, chat. Not ideal.
30 seconds left in the session.
What is it? Is it? What is it? What is it? It's only P8. I'm surprised. But I made a few mistakes, but my god, a 1.6.4. That's insane. But I can do that. Because now the SQ3 is going to be on softs and I am going for a 1.6.2 then. That's super unrealistic, but let's see. We're gonna do, yeah. We're gonna do only one run, so we're gonna advance in time. And we're gonna try to get pole here. Let's look at our car setup. That's okay. Brake bias should be lower. 53. All right, let's go.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Coffee is empty. After this, I will make a quick cup of coffee. I will stay in the live scene instead of be right back. All right, let's go. We have to put in a stellar lap here. Because, yeah, the AI in quali at Brazil is pretty strong. So, let's focus.
That's just 30 seconds left in the session.
We're gonna flash that back. It's not pole. It's not pole. It's even P9. My God, this is gonna be a hard race. Yeah. Of course. Are you serious? A 1.5987 at Brazil. That's impossible. Oh my God. That is just insane. Oh. How is that even possible? I mean, I don't know even what is the Brazil time? What is pole at Brazil? Pole time Brazil F1. Hello. Brazil qualifying. Brazil. Results. Qualifying. Why can't I see this? This can be right. That's practice. No, that's. What is pole? Hello. Fastest pole. Brazil. Brazilian Grand Prix the F1 stats blog. I won 7.5. That was in 2019. That's old. Why can't Chat GTP? Let's do Chat GTP. Chat GTP should know. What's the fastest quali pole position time ever at Brazil Grand Prix? Yeah, in 2019, that was a 1.7.5. Well, and the AI is doing a 1.5. Yeah, in your dreams. A 1.5.9. Can you believe it? It's just hilarious. And I'm doing a 1.6.5. That's a 1 second faster than Max did in 2019. The real Max Verstappen. Well, this is a nice stat. I'm gonna make a screenshot out of that one. I'm laughing my ass off. I'm only P9. with a 1.6.5. What is this game? This is just impossible. Well, I'm gonna make a quick cup of coffee and I will be right back in just a minute. Right, I'm back. So, that being said, we are continuing to the sprint race. Some stats, it's not important. And let's see what we can do. So, we are ready for the sprint race after a bizarre qualifying in which Max Verstappen did a whopping 1.05987 and I did a 106.5 what was it? 83 or something? And that's just insane. That's impossible. That is just out of this world. I mean, Max Verstappen in real life in 2019 did a 107.8. And the AI is doing a 105.983. How in the world is that possible? It's just... I made a screenshot of it. You can see it if you want. This is what Max Verstappen did in the short qualifying, the SQ3. He did a 105.987. And I did a, I thought, you know, with a 1.7 or 7-ish, I would get pole. I did a 1.6.5, which is impossible as well. And I'm only P9. It's just like, how on earth is this possible, you know? I hope in the new F125 game this is not gonna happen, because yeah, it's a little bit weird, but yeah. We are going on to the sprint race, and it's going to be 6 laps. So yeah, I'm going to go on the softs. Yeah, they will be dead by lap 4, but I'm just gonna do it, you know? I'm only starting P9, so if I can make up some places in the first 2 laps or the first few corners, that would be nice. But I'm predicting that the rest will also start on softs.
Welcome to today's sprint. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our... Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you.
So,
Okay,
here we go.
So I know we've already won the championship, but it's amazing. But it's not time to switch off yet. We can relax in this race, but I want you to enjoy it. I also want a strong result.
Yeah. You can want a strong result, but... What if Max is like doing 1/7 during this sprint race? How about that? Then I can forget it. But yeah, let's do this. Come on. We got a formation lap first. And let's overtake some cars here. If I can get that launch as quickly as I did right now, that would be nice.
So let's go through them all if you can.
Okay, tires are up to temp. Nope. That's not
Okay,
ideal.
so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch the race.
We're gonna flash that back. I don't care. That's better.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Well, there are 7 points on the table. Or 8. 8 points, yeah. So, let's see what we can do here. Let's have a good start. Let's go.
We're accumulating somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
What was that? Again. Come on, let's... Why isn't Leclerc letting me by? Let me go, teammate. That was a dive bomb, but I have to get past here. Yeah, that takes more time than the previous thing.
1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
It's just insane that Max is pulling away like that.
The energy store's depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Well, a 1.7.2 for the race. That is just insane. I've been overtaken by Stroll. That is not possible.
Somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
I have to get Stroll. I have to get him. Let's get closer. Okay, let's go. Yeah, my tires are dead. Okay, final lap. This is just insane, man.
Okay, clear.
gotta drain my whole battery through the line. Oh my god.
Awesome job, guys. Apologies for that mistake earlier on. But we're living with that. On to the next one.
Well, P3, that was the maximum thing I could do. I'm very curious about
Well, that's an end to the sprint
the lap
action.
times of Max.
Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time.
Okay. So his fastest lap was a 1:07.4. In the race, you know? In the race, I might add. That is just impossible. Like, in real life, they're doing like a 1:95 or something. I don't know. And he's doing steady 17.7, 18, 17 and 7. What was I doing? I was doing like 1:8 and 1:9. So I was like, yeah, more than a second slower than Max. That's just insane. What did Alonso do on mediums? He was even quicker than me on mediums. Oh my god. Well, that promises a lot for the race, but before we get there, we have to do the regular qualification for the main race. So let's see if they are as fast as they were in the... Can I change something here? Because my parts are pretty worn out. Yeah, without any consequence we can. Turbocharger, that's okay. We can leave that as well. And let's do that. Okay. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. We got 635 resource points. Let's adapt some parts here. No, well, we can't. Yeah, let's take this one because it takes too long for Leclerc to adapt that part. So let's go to the full quali.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Right. All right. Okay. So there are already a few cars out. There goes Tsunoda. And behind Tsunoda there was my teammate Charles Leclerc. And behind there is Alonso, Perez, Bottas is going out. There's Russell and there's Joe. Let's watch Yuki. Yuki, he's going to Red Bull. for now in the game. He is in the V-Carb. I hope that, well, with this news just came out yesterday, that Tsunoda will be in the Red Bull for the F125 game. I hope they still have time to fix that. Would be nice. Alonso does a 17 flat in Sector 1. And Tsunoda also. My teammate is doing a 69. Perez 17 flat, so they're all around 17 flat. Where is Verstappen? Perez 17 flat. Verstappen isn't out yet. But I'm going to go out right now.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Let's see what we can do. Shoo. Not ideal, chat. Come on. Let's play some DRS games, shall we? No, he doesn't want to. Now I'm giving Hulkenberg a tow. Okay, 1.6.3. Well,
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
let's hope this time it's enough to go into Q2. What do I hear there? Not gonna answer that. I'm sorry. So let's go to the pits.
Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, we can take you this lap.
So I'm 1/10, almost 1.5 tenths quicker than Max Verstappen. So Max did a 1:06.454. And I did a 1:06.3. But Max already did a 1:05.9 in SQ3. That is insane, by the way. That's just impossible. Hey MJ, you're back. And in SQ3 I was P9 with a 1:06.5, which is impossible also, by the way. And I really hope that they will fix this in the F125 game, because it is just insane that the AI is doing a 1:05.9 in SQ3. Yeah, it's just insane. It's not realistic, you know. It's not realistic. Well, that's encouraging, MJ. I hope F125, because, you know, this, I will show you a screenshot. Oh, sorry, I took a screenshot. Let's go to Media Gallery. Oh. Look, this is what Max did in SQ3. He did a 1:05.987 at Brazil. And I thought, you know, if I do a 1:07.3, I would be happy, you know. I would be happy. And I in the beginning I thought, well, if I do a 1:07.3, I probably get pole. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah, this is Brazil, by the way. And I did a I got P9 in SQ3. And then there was the sprint race. And in the sprint race, I ended up P3 behind Max. And Max was like 4.5 seconds ahead. And he was doing average lap times in the sprint race of 6 laps. Average lap times of 17.7 during a race. That is not possible. That is not possible. You know, in 2019, the fastest pole time of Max was a 1:07.5, right? Or a 1:07.9, I don't know. And in game here, the AI is doing a 1:05.9. Oh, man. That is so slow. Yeah, right. You're joking, right? This is like out of this world times a 1:05.9. That's not possible. But anyways, this one I can delete. Oh. Yep. So yeah, now I did a 1:06.3. That's also impossible. But this is Q1 for the actual race, and yeah, I think I'm gonna skip time here because I probably will survive and go safely through to Q2, because Bottas did a 1:07.5 and I did a 1:06.3, so that's good. How long for this is done? I think 3/4. I think half an hour, 3/4. 5:15. I'm done. So let's go to Q2. Yeah, a sprint format, sprint weekend race. That takes a lot of time.
We've got a bit of a situation at the moment. Seems like something's off with the fuel injection system. We're looking into it, but we're going to be out of action for a few minutes.
All right, Q2. Let's go. Oh, the doorbell rings. I'm sorry. I will be back. All right, we're back. That was the neighbor. He had some questions, but it's okay. Yeah, we were going out.
Everyone
Let's
ready?
go.
Okay, let's go.
bit deep. Okay, 163 again.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Let's box and go on to the
To the pits at the end of this lap.
penultimate Q3. Alright, so let's go to Q3 then. Let's see. 3/10. Okay, accelerate in time. All right, let's go. Oh, that's my cat. Let's get my cat. He's in front of the window. All right. Why not short quali? Yeah, that's what I said in the beginning. The driver career was started last summer in 2024 with this full quali option. That's how I did it. That's how I set it up. Okay, let's do the final quali. And let's do only one run. So let's accelerate. Let's fast forward time to like 2 minutes. Right there. And let's drive out. Oh, hello. Yep.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Yeah, pole incoming. Let's see if we can do a 1.6 flat. That sounds quite bizarre. There has already been a time set of a 1.6.1. That's insane. Nope. Sorry. Okay, let's go.
Seconds left in the session.
It's not ideal, chat. Yeah, right. Did you see that? That was a 1.5.8. Oh, come on. Man, 1.5.9, 90 thousandths short of Verstappen. This is just crazy. Of my teammate Leclerc, by the way. 1.5885. I'm gonna screenshot this as well. It is a front row lock with the rest. My God. Well, let's go. Let's go on to the race. Yeah, very realistic. And I don't even get points for pace, you know? In the ratings, I don't get nothing at all. I most certainly hope that they fix this as well in career mode of F125. I mean, yeah. Realistic performance. Yeah, right. My beep. My ass. Okay. The race was dry. Right. Let's advance. 18 laps. What is it? Is it like in Brazil?
Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what... Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race.
Okay.
Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and it's Fernando Alonso alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have...
What?
Sainz, Norris,
This isn't right.
Tsunoda, Perez.
Oh
Oscar
yeah,
Piastri,
of course. I had I have a grid penalty
Ocon, Albon, Gasly,
because
Hamilton,
I changed
Verstappen,
I
Sargent,
changed some car parts.
Russell, Bottas, Ricciardo, Joe,
I forgot about that one.
Theo Pourchaire, and Nico Hulkenberg rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
I got a grid penalty, mate,
And alongside me, a man... Well,
because I changed some
I really
worn
got the taste
car
for that
parts
champagne last
during
time out, so let's see if we can keep that momentum up.
quali.
Bring another bottle home.
I'm starting P12. Well, we are going to do soft. Yeah, probably pit lap 6. And we're going to do 19.1. Yeah, how the art of dive bombs, like your TikTok clip. Dive bomb turn 1. Let's go. Oh, formation lap, right.
Radio check.
Dive bomb incoming.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice starts. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want you to
Bye.
fall down.
Well, that would be a massive. If that would be my start, if that would happen right away, that would be great. Well, tire temps are okay. Yeah, I can't skip the formation lap, mate. It's settings. You can't change the settings while in a driver career. That's not possible. But we are gridded. Let's go for the final race of the day and of this stream. Good luck, everyone. Thanks, mate. Good luck. Okay, made up some positions, that's good. Dive bomb. Oh, that was unfortunate. That's better. Yuki! I'm gonna take you, Yuki, if you don't mind. Yeah, Yuki in the wrong car. I hope the F125 game, he is in the right car.
Now available.
Nope. Norris is crazy fast. Yeah, I feel it already. I'm not gonna get the train here. They're so fast. This is like 115 AI or something. Look how they create a gap. This is not normal. I mean, I'm being overtaken by
We're approaching the pit window. And you're
almost
gonna be
by
on
a V-carb here. Oh, yeah, that was stupid. Same mistake I always make. Too early on hot lap mode. Get it out of your system, man. That was a little DRS game by me. Well, let's see if we can make up some time with the undercut here.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
– 79 kilometers an hour. That was some late braking. My god. That was optimal. That was just more optimal than that. It's just not that. Yeah.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Let's
Okay,
push.
Lewis, we've got loads of ERS in reserve, so let's have a big push and use it all up.
Not a problem, mate. I will use up all my ERS.
Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Gonna flash that back. I took a little bit of grass there before I flashed it back. That's deep. Not ideal. Come on. Why are there two Hamiltons on the... Oh no, sorry. My bad.
Charles is in the pits.
insane. I won't be able to catch them. I hope they will fight so I can have a chance here. Well, at least I have DRS. Come on, dive bomb. Right. Ah. That's a shame.
Okay, Lewis, Lando ahead. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash that back. I don't have DRS. Damn. damn it. I want to get him at the finish line. Ah, no. I'm not gonna get him.
Okay, unlucky.
Again, not. Yeah, now I got him.
Really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
It was with a few thousands. It was like 20,000. Well, P3 is the maximum for me, I think. Gotta save some battery here for last. Oh, don't talk and race at the same time. Come on, final lap. Let's stay ahead. It's difficult enough because Sainz is attacking. Tsunoda is out. Yuki, what have you done? Get our battery up to 100% so I can drain it all the way to the finish line.
Yellow flag.
Let's go.
Green flag.
Still with full ERS mode and hot lap on.
Apologies for that.
He was gaining on me.
But we're living with that.
That was insane.
On to the next one.
Well, P3. And my teammate Leclerc won the race. and the difference was like 5 or 6 seconds. So that's
Here come
not.
our winners now. A thrilling race.
It's it's not
With
right.
that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action.
This
But
is
with
not
more races
right.
lined up, be sure to join us when
No,
we come
this
back
is not
with more
right.
Formula One.
So sprint P3, race P3, results 22 points. Results for the whole weekend. Okay, so Ferrari did well. Max only 12 points for the whole weekend. Alonso did surprisingly well. Yeah, he ended up P2 in the race. But I set the fastest lap during the race with a 1:7.749. It was close. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this was it. Oh my god. How not realistic this game can be, man. I really hope they fix this in F125. All right. Well, that was it. Okay. Let's skip through this as soon as possible. Okay, and well, guys, next time out it will be Vegas. Thank you so much for watching. I had fun. It took a while, but yeah, I wanted to get this sprint weekend out of the way because yeah, it takes a lot of time. But yeah, it was fun. I had fun, although it was really unrealistic. But I had fun. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back in like 3.5 hours for the CLR League Race round 12 at Imola. So yeah, hope to see you back then, and I will catch you later. Bye bye. Peace.